Come on. It's gotta work. It's gotta work. It's not working. It's working. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Finally, finally, finally. It's great to be back for another day. Quick and to the point output. I had a great day today. I want to give a shout out to the executive team at Radio Bahrain for joining me for leadership game. They were amazing. Such passion. Just loved being with them and hearing their connections and collaborations and comments, and it was great. It was great. So, talking about output, this also falls under leadership. How do you receive feedback? Do you like to get feedback that's correct and will help you and will cause you to see where some changes are needed? Or do you like things to be sugar coated? This is what I'm talking about here today on today's message, and it's making a difference in terms of how you let your leaders know or those around you know where the gap is. It's being able to tell them what they need to hear, and rather than what they want to hear, because that's of the whole team. If a team member keeps just sugar and saying, oh, they're nice and pretty and oh, everything is okay, then guess what? Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to get better. So it may take some bravery and some courage, because you may not be sure of what the response will be. But a lot also has to do with how you say things. If you said with respect, in a way that it can be received in such a way that when you're saying it, your leader knows that you're coming from a place of wanting to see improvement and wanting to see change and wanting to see things get better. It would be more receptive rather than just saying what they want to hear. Of course, we all want to hear nice things, which is one of the reasons I love being a Toastmaster. One of the things we learn in Toastmasters is how to give feedback in a way that's uplifting and helps the listener understand where they've done well, because that's feedback too, and where they need to improve. So with that, you're doing both what's good and where the changes need to be made, and overall you're putting it in a way that it will be easier to receive, rather than just focusing on, oh, you need this, you did this, your this was not good, this was negative. We do what we call the sandwich method in Toastmasters, where you start off with what's positive. This was great, because this relates to speech making. So this was your speech. You did this well giving your speech. You give a couple of pointers, and then you say, these are some areas where you can improve. And then you go back to, you did this well. So you start with the good areas to improve, and you end up with great job. So you end up on the positive as well. So in the same way, when you need to let your leaders know that they may be missing something that they're not seeing, do it in a nice, friendly way where it's easier to receive, and also use the sandwich method, which start with something positive, talk about the areas to improve, tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, and then close with something positive as well. And that's how you give great output. That's how you give and get great output. All right then. See you tomorrow. Oh, my cat came to say hello. Hello.